Check, check, switching microphones.
So like, huh?
No?
I guess so. Yeah. Get like really up on it. Now move the camera really far away from you while you do that.
I don't think it's doing it. Maybe other. Oh, it wasn't really plugged in.
Yeah, I also like
There you go.
Check.
like that's what I would come
Yeah, we're good. Dude, this is fun. This looks actually. It looks like when they do those like SNL after the. Dude,
Yeah.
that's so good. It's kind of. I mean, you got a good crowd tonight.
Yeah, it was fun.
This.
It came together.
Everybody, we have a wonderful show for you tonight.
Turn the mic on. It's like when we talked on Tuesday, we had 4 tickets, and then it all came together at like 30, which is kind of not the bare minimum, but like that's when shows start getting good. It's like 30 people.
Give me 5 minutes. How's that? Woo! Everybody can hear me in the back? Now, welcome everybody! We have a wonderful show for you today. We're so happy you all could make it out to Bully Boy Distillery. Some basic ground rules for the show is just keep drinking, stay attentive, keep your phones in your pockets unless it's really, really an emergency. Otherwise, give it up really big for your host and producer, Joe Fenti.
Hello, Bully Boy. How we doing, guys? Alright, kind of tepid, that's cool.
Do you find that it feels funnier in smaller crowds?
You can tell when one person really likes it, which then makes you feel really good about the joke. Oh my God. I'm so happy you guys are here. Comedy is truly my favorite part of my day. And I love doing it in every form, and stand-up by far is my favorite. Because if I tell a joke that sucks, you guys can just boo and it's over. But if I suck on the internet, I get called Ugly Princess Diana.
What's your like style specifically?
Wacky storytelling, and then not one-liners, but just like wordplay. I'll write my jokes under my to-do section, because I want to do them at shows, and they're quick ones, I love it. And I wrote this one the other day. It's illegal to say bomb in an airport. But what am I supposed to say if I see one? Boom, boom, uh-oh. I know. I wrote that joke down, and then I went back to work, and then during all my Zoom calls, my coworkers were looking at me all weird. I didn't know why. And then I turned around, and under 2-2, I wrote down bomb airport. Yeah, I guess storytelling is the main thing I would describe my comedy as, because that's how I write my jokes, is I think, what happened to me? How can I turn this into something? I don't just like say, joke, wait. It's always like, I was doing this thing, and I'm just telling you about my day. Never have I ever? Yeah. Shouldn't it just be called Who's Done Anal? Right? It's always anal, cocaine, or threesomes. ACTs. G's in the front, that's it, baby. Alright, you guys ready to kick off this show? Alright, you guys ready to kick off this show? I could not think of a better guy to kick this off. He's a rising star of the Boston comedy scene. He opened for Alex Borstein of The Marvelous Miss Maisel, and just a great rising comedian. Give it up for Austin Kaufman, everybody.
This is kind of always my first time actually performing in a distillery. And it's actually kind of how I always pictured my first time going, you know? Fully dressed, dim lights, strangers watching me last for like 5, 10 minutes. It's perfect. speaking of sex, I'm an Eagle Scout.
How do you feel like emceeing allows you to like actually hone your craft? Because tonight was emceeing.
Yeah, so when you go very, very first, it's called host, and then the person after is bullet. I think those are the hardest spots in comedy because host, people are not ready for you to say jokes at them. Even when you have someone come up and say like, all right, we're gonna start the show, here's Joe, you still get people like, oh, can you laugh yet? And it just forces you to talk directly to people, do that sort of connection thing. Like I was trying that a lot tonight because the laughs were kind of quiet.
But it's all right. I'll end for you guys with some impressions. This is my impression of Bernie Sanders if you learn fractions. We have to take down the top 1/100.
Before we get started, should we all go around, say our names and a fun fact about ourselves? Is that you? Oh, yeah, he's riled to share his fun fact. He's biting at the bit. Look at you, adorable. Ejaculation, though. That's how that happens. Yeah, so now what I know about my nephew is pre-cum. There's nothing wrong with being a pre-cum child. By the way, they grow up to be very successful, I'm sure. Always early. Anyway, now that I know that he's a pre-cum baby, all of their arguments make so much more sense. You know what I mean?
You know? It's like, being a man is just being underprepared and uncomfortable all the time. That's it. And I would just love to be able to eat a banana in public.
My wife and I, we got married when I was 27, which was early for my friend group, right? It was so early that one of my friends even did that, like, kind of tired, age-old cliche question, like, are you really ready to have sex with one woman for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying? Are you really ready to please one woman for the rest of your life? And I was like, being pretty generous with that word please there, actually. I appreciate that.
Did anyone else fail their driver's exam? How many times did you fail? Okay, not that it's a contest or anything, but I actually failed 5 times. Which, yeah, is a record. I learned a lot those first 5 times, though. One of which is that you don't get points for empathy. The car. And I only passed my 6th time because my driver's instructor told me, and this is actually a true story, this is a law in Illinois, where I took my exam. If you fail 6 times, you're actually mandated to go get a psychiatric exam before you're allowed to take the test again. That's a psych exam, not an eye exam. Right, I did not realize that driving while Asian was a medical condition.
I might think it's kind of a blessing and a curse. Like, the other day I was walking past the used car dealership, and I got into a fight with one of those wacky inflatable tube men. You know, they were all like... And I was like, what'd you just say to me, guy? And he repeated himself. He was going crazy. And I was like, you want to dance, big fella? You want to go? And he just kept going. He was like... I think he was a little drunk.
That's my feminist. It's cool. I feel like I'm surprising myself. I didn't think that I would end up with a girl like that, and I feel like that's making me better. And she's making better in a lot of ways, you know? Because like I asked her what her favorite part about me was, and she was like, your personality. And I was like, I gotta fix that shit.
I'm so glad I live with her and not like my dumb dude roommates anymore, because... Did you used to live with dumb dude roommates? No?
I mean, this is a dynamic room. You get to play in here all the time.
Yeah, it's a fun room for sure. Like I also just love the ambiance of it. Like people come here and they're like, oh, I'm seeing something underground. I'm seeing something cool.
do you consider yourself an underground comedian still?
No, God no. I'm wacky and doing dumb puns and like stories. I'm in no way underground. I'm as basic as it comes in terms of comedy.
What makes you laugh?
What makes me laugh?
What makes you laugh? Or who makes you laugh?
Who makes me laugh? My girlfriend makes me laugh all the time. Because she said, I think unexpected is what makes me laugh. I truly am just a nerd and a student of comedy, and I take it in, I absorb it, I like know the mechanics of it. So when something deviates even my expectation as a comedian, I'm like, ooh, that's good. I like that. I also just love clever wordplay or looking at things through a new lens, like Dimitri Martin, Mitch Hedberg, Bo Burnham. Those are the guys that are like, they're doing something fun and new, because they'll just say shit like, an escalator's never broken, they just become stairs. I'm like, yeah, I would never have thought of that. What a fun observation to make. So when people can subvert my expectations, that's really what gets me to laugh.
And how does it feel coming up in Boston specifically?
It hones your chops very quickly. There are some audiences who hate you for just what you bring to the table without even hearing your jokes. Like, they see me and they're like, oh, fuck this yuppie kid. And I'm like, yeah, but what if I write good?
Oh, great video maker.
It's like, what's GPS? Sneaky there.
Yeah, they're good though.
Yeah, they're good. They work.
What, they do temperature and intensity?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you heard my Bulbasaur bit. If someone is a big Pokemon fan, they fucking lose it at that joke, and then I'm just talking to them, and it makes it more, because then the crowd's like, oh shit, he's doing that joke for that guy. And then it feels like it's not a performance, it just feels like I'm having a conversation with someone who likes the same thing that I like. And then I can build off that energy. It's much harder to do that with bigger crowds because you can't hear one laugh. It just all kind of...
The thing that I learned, and fellas take notes, this is a big thing that I learned. What I thought the vagina is called is actually called the vulva. There's two separate organs there. So like the vagina is an organ within the vulva. I don't know why the men are all nodding no. It's true, I read the fucking book. And some dudes are like, vulva's a car, you idiot. But I learned that they're two separate things. And if you want to refer to that situation, yeah, I got a point. Some people don't know. Vulva is the correct, mature thing to call that. But the very immature thing to call it is a Bulbasaur. I'm sorry I like Pokemon, dude. Bulbasaur! I just think it'd be more fun. Bulbasaur, use Hydro Pump. I think that'd be more fun. That's just me.
The laughs feel full. You don't know everything.
Well, comedians say that they don't, like the reason they like the Wilbur is that it feels like a club, but it's actually like an arena, so you can like it feels like there's a ton of people, or that it doesn't feel like there's a ton of people there because, I don't know.
Yeah, because they stagger it. So
Do you get, what's your like style specifically?
wacky storytelling question to then have our back and forth be like my scripted stuff with just a smile.
So, your job right now, you're working in the finance district,
Oh,
right?
I
You're
quit.
working at, you quit Fidi officially?
Yeah, I quit like 3-ish months ago to do comedy and content full time, and I couldn't love the decision more. Like not having to deal with a boss, not having to. I am now a workaholic because everything I do has a direct, tangible output to me. Like if I stay up late to edit a video, that is the video that I'm going to produce, and I know it can go in my drafts and it can go online. If I am making a graphic, if I am booking comics, if I'm reaching out to venues, there's a tangible thing that I'm doing, and I love having direct effort equal output.
You like the managerial aspect of it. Would you ever want to really get involved in like comedy club scenes and like?
I wouldn't ever want to franchise Comedy COOP because I think what makes it fun, at least for me, is doing the comedy and just like, I don't feel like I deserve any of the money if I was just brokering the deal. Like, I feel like I should either be performing or, like right now, as you saw, I'm taking photos, I'm running the social media, I'm hosting, I'm doing every other admin task in between. I'm fucking breaking down my lights and sound and I'm checking people in. So, yeah, like I could probably bring on a few more people to help me out with like the logistics stuff, but I do like that at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, Comedy COOP is my baby. It's my little thing that without me here, it wouldn't happen, and I love that feeling. Hey, thank you, man. The laughs were kind of quiet, so I'm like, all right, I gotta connect with people so they feel like it's for them. They feel like I'm coming up with this. They feel like I'm naturally funny, as opposed to like, how can I work my jokes into this conversation? How can I ask someone the right question?
He's absolutely hysterical. He runs an amazing podcast called the Tiny Halls Podcast, and he's just a great mentor and friend. Give it up for Jack Hall, everybody.
All right, thank you very much, guys. One more time for Joe and all the comics you saw. They were I thought it was a guy with a baby. I'm not even phased, right? Like, that's a fun family moment. But I was in Vegas earlier, like last week, and I saw a guy in a bar with a baby. And my first thought was, fuck, I hope that's his baby. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking kids. Like, I love kids. I just don't like having them around when
shows in the past, and so there's just like the comedian we were working with was one of those like actor types in his 50s where it's like all his materials like I love smoking weed and it's legal now. So we stopped doing it. Yeah. But I was just watching the news. Oh yeah. Yeah. But we'll see you in your element, and not just in your element, but you made the whole thing happen. It's pretty impressive. It's wild.
No, I am very particular about how it gets put away because I don't want to miss a chord. There was one time someone helped me.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much.
No, I just bought a replacement chord. Right on.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Enjoy the bar.
Thanks.
I will see you soon.
Yeah, see you around.
See you actually probably next week at Evan.
Oh yeah, are you on the 416
I am
one?
on the 460.
Fuck yeah!
So, I will see you there.
Hell yeah. See you later.
Bye.
Have a good night. You mind if I get some type of just like
fun. Thank you very much for passing that.
One more time for Jack Hall. That has been our show. Did you guys have fun? Yeah. If you want to support the show, there are 3 very easy things you can do. Number 1 is please follow @ComedyCoop Stand Up on Instagram. That's where we do all of our show announcements. That's where we do sometimes like ticket giveaways. We got a lot of shows coming up. We'd love to see you at them. We also have a new lineup every time. Number 2, please follow our amazing comedians. We are huge narcissists and we appreciate the attention. And then number 3, tell your friends about us. Comedy Coop is only a year old. We're still trying to get off the ground, and the best way to get that out is through word of mouth. And with that, the bar is open until 10. Have another drink, tip your bartenders well, have some fun, make it home safe, and thank you all so much for coming.